Good evening. This is Stargrace, also known as Girl Goblin, and tonight we are doing something a little bit different. Tonight I'm going to be playing some RimWorld. We're going to set up some colonists over here somewhere. I don't know where yet. And at the same time, I'm also in World of Warcraft on my one of my auction house characters. I have a bunch of them. I wanted to take a little bit of a break and just sort of relax and just kill off some colonists, because that is super fun. So let me just get... Oh, everything's sold. Cool. Cool. Oh, I don't have Auctionator running, so hold on one second here. Let me turn Auctionator back on. And sniper, and I think that's it. Alright. Okay, so back to RimWorld. I haven't picked a location yet. I tend to be really picky. I like to have an area where there's like a road nearby and a town and water and mountains, and not the desert or the tropical swamp, because we'll die in like 5 seconds. So let's go over here. There. Oh, these places look nice. Okay, this is... Why do we have so much rainforest? Temperate forest. That's better. Alright, let me just get my auction house character going again. And... Nope, don't want that. Alright, there. Now we can ignore that. I can make sure all my microphones and stuff are on. Yeah, they are. Alright. So, we want a place... Oh, I also don't have... I also don't have all the things on, which I normally do when I'm sniping. Oh well, you know what, we'll just leave the auction house character there and pay more attention to RimWorld. Okay, so Temperate Forest is not a bad place. Ooh, an island. That'd be fun, but there's no way for anybody to get to you that way. I don't think there's boats, so that'd be kind of boring. So there's people who live here. Arid Shrubland is another one that's pretty fun. It's good for... If you, like, sometimes you have to plant your own trees. Alright, let's go... We need some water nearby, too. What is this? Desert? No. How about... Okay, how about... Arid Shrubland up here. There's no roads, but there's lots of water. It's mountainous. Ooh, that's a neat one. Ooh, maybe this one. That one looks... not enough mountain. Small hills. I need a little bit more mountain because I like to live in the mountains with the colonists. That's just... Small mountains isn't enough. See, it's tricky. Yeah, you have to be particular. Or I could just hit random and go with whatever they give it to me. Let's do that. Select random site. There we go. That's where we're living. I didn't even look at it. I don't know where it is. Oh, we're screwed. We're so screwed. Alright, so you get to pick an religion, basically an ideology religion, and you can make it as complicated or as simple as you want. You can play classic. It looks like they've changed the menus around a little bit since I've played. So you can play classic where there is none. The content is still there though. So it looks like this one is create a custom one, which is fluid, or a fixed one. Let's do a custom one and we'll let it develop over time. Do I pick these yet? I'm not sure if I picked those yet. I think I do. Unity family. Let's go with Unity family. They are a family of hardworking, like-minded people. Putting yourself first is not acceptable. We stand for our own before others. So we'll pick that one. I want to go with the free ranchers, but that's really difficult gameplay right off the bat. They don't yeah. Raising animals is the right way. Raising plants to eat is not. See, I like to have plants to eat. So that's not a good one. Alright, so these are our colonists. I'm going to change all their names and make them into viewers that are not here right now. One of them, Commander Bond, he is away on a trip. So I told him that I would give him a shout out because he said he was going to watch later. And I'm going to name one of our colonists after him. Let me see here. He is incapable of firefighting. Well, that's bad. So we don't want that person. This one is incapable of none, but they're a misogynist and they have wanderlust. I don't want that person either. And I don't want that person. What about this person? Oh, they are cold inclined, undergrounder, and xenophobe. But they have really good mining stats. They're incapable of none. Alright, let's pick this person. We are going to name this one. We're going to name this one Commander Bond. Get rid of the Jesse in there. There we go. So they don't normally show the first and last name. They usually go just by the middle name. That's the fun name. So we'll keep that person. Okay, next. They're a pyromaniac. They're definitely not coming on this trip. Okay, this person has really high intellect, some good mining, some construction. We can take this person. We're gonna name that one Barbara. And now, okay, so they're incapable of firefighting. Don't want them. Ooh. They're incapable of a lot, but look at that cooking. Ooh, I'm so tempted. They're incapable of dumb labor, which means they won't haul things for you, and at the early stages of the game, you really want someone who can do that. They're also incapable of social, so they can't do all that, and they're also incapable of cleaning. But you know what? 11 cooking, that's like insane. We're gonna have to pick it up, because cooking is super important. So we are going to name this person, I don't know who we're going to name this person. Let's just call it Pixel 1. If I can spell it. There we go. Okay, so there. We've got our 3. Ooh, okay. So now they're going to travel off to the planet that we randomly selected. And yeah, they're going to start. The 3 of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown rim world. As pieces of shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Alright, let's get started. So, there's all our pods landing. And our little dudes pop out. Oh, we started with a munchkin cat who is 9 years old, named Shizuka. Shizuka the kitty cat. That's awesome. Oops, I don't want to draft. That's not the button I meant to press. I meant to allow. Well, these little things with X's, they're not allowed to use them until you give them permission. So I want them to be able to use everything. It's armor, weapons, tools, and food. For the first little brief while to help them out. Alright, so it looks like I think we landed in arid shrubland, which is pretty good. You can see that there's some remnants of buildings around here. We can make one of those into our base. That would be awesome. We don't have... We have one mountain. And this is probably a big bad thing that we don't want to go into ever. So we're kind of screwed. We don't have a lot of mining that we can do. All right. So we're going to need to set up a base somewhere. I don't know. I like to use the old buildings. This one is so far away. There's no water on the map, so we're not going to be doing any fishing. Okay, I think this is going to be our base because there's also a steam geyser and a Helixian gas geyser, which I've never heard of before. But we could turn this whole mass right here into a huge base. So we're going, oh, you know what? First I have to do the manager stuff. It's really boring, but you can manually assign everybody to their little tasks, and we need to switch some things to number 1 right away. There we go. We have to set all these priorities. I wish there was a way you could just save them and then just be like, boop, and turn them all to the way that you want them to be, because I always set them the same way. So growing is super important. Cooking is super important. Entertaining, not so much. Handling is okay. We'll leave that out of 3. Construction is super important. We'll put that at a... When they're really bad at it, you kind of don't want them doing. So if you have someone who's really bad at construction and they go and construct something, you're going to end up losing bits, and they're going to be unhappy doing it. They could be happier doing something else. Okay, plant cutting, that's super important. All right, and I think we can leave the rest of it the way it is for now. So you want to, these little teardrop icons mean that they really enjoy doing that and that they'll skill up in it a lot faster. Yeah, so this has to be the big bad because there are no other ones. There's always one in every zone, and they usually have like almost like a boss mob inside of it, and they'll rip you apart. What are these? Plants. Cute. Okay, let's go back to, there we go. So we're gonna make this our base. So the first thing I need to do is set a stockpile zone, and we're gonna bring all our materials and we're gonna put them right there. And we need a dumping stockpile zone for garbage. And we're gonna put that over in the sand over here. And rocks and bones and corpses and stuff will go there. Then we need some growing zones right away. We're gonna get growing on our planting. So let's do a 5 by 5, another 5 by 5, and another 5 by 5. And we're gonna set what we want to grow there. So I want cotton on one, rice on another, and I think corn, if I could find it. Where is the corn? Am I blind? Where did it go? Oh, corn. There we go. And now we need to find the modded floors I have. There we go. That will give us tilled soil. And then we'll go and till that. And then things will grow faster. We also need sleeping areas. I think it's under furniture. Yeah, so we just need some spots where they can rest for now. There's 3 of them, so let's give them 3. And then the cat needs one too. Bloop. And we'll build them beds eventually, but for now they need like good places to sleep. So let's allow everything on the map in case I've forgotten it, and let's set them off. So where are they? There they are. So they should pick up all this stuff. Some people need to grab the weapons and stuff. They should be carrying it all to the stockpile. We're also going to make sure that the cat stays in the home area, because otherwise she's going to wander around and get eaten by something. I usually don't set the sleep timers or work timers unless they're what is it when they sleep at night or sleep during the day? What is it, hun, when they sleep during the day? Nocturnal, that's right. Unless they're nocturnal, I typically just let them do whatever they want whenever they want. but I will make them do some meditation and have some joy. Speaking of joy, we need something fun for them to do. Where is it? Props? Nope. Recreation. There we go. So we'll put like a little horseshoe thing there. So they're working on the garden. What are these? They have little masks. And we're gonna finish the house with some walls. Because as you can see, it's missing some. And we'll just attach them there, and there, and there, and all the way up there. And we'll put in some doors so that they can have multiple areas of escape. We'll deconstruct that. I think we can deconstruct a bunch of this. Once they finish building this stuff, we can put a roof up. Alright, so everybody's doing what they're doing. So far, everything's alright. There, this person's hauling wood so that she can make a horseshoe. This one is deconstructing the sarcophagi that they found, and this one is planting cotton. I don't know which one that is. Oh, and we'll need a power supply eventually, and we'll need to put our food somewhere. And somebody will come and, I would hope, haul all this stuff. So we're gonna just mark all this stuff to haul it so that they bring it back to the base before it goes bad. We also have to mark somebody as a hunter. What are their stats? Whoops, there we go. Nope, that's not helping it. Okay, shooting 2, shooting 0, shooting 1. Perfect. Barbara, you get the awesome gun because you all suck. She can wear that one and she can wear that one, and Barbara's already hauling the other gun, so hopefully she'll either put it on or she'll drop it on the ground and we'll equip it afterwards. And they got their food inside. The gun. Equip the gun. Alright, she put some pants on at least. And they're talking to each other a little bit. Nobody's really building yet. They're still just hauling everything to the base. It's not too far away. I see we've got some zebra up here. Or no, wait, not zebra. I mean giraffes. I swear I know the difference between a zebra and a giraffe. What are you doing? Are you just out here relaxing? Yep, playing horseshoes. Gathering wood. Hauling. Alright, everybody's hauling stuff. Let's speed it up a little bit. Alright, somebody else put some clothes on. That's cool. They're having a bite to eat. The thing is, I don't want to do too much at once, because if I do, they'll get overwhelmed and they won't complete anything, and then something bad will happen, because we're playing on the Randy Random setting, and that would be not so great. I did put construction as first, right? Yeah. Alright. Just nobody feels like working on the house, I guess. There we go. We're also going to deconstruct these and take the material. And then we're going to work on bedrooms and a kitchen and chairs and all that good stuff. Alright, we've almost got a base set up. It's getting there. Good, now they're putting the roof on, so now it will be their home. And we can deconstruct some of this stuff. Thing is, now it's dark in here and they're not gonna like that. What do we start with here? Do we have power? Okay, we can get some wind turbines going. We gotta put that out here. Like one there. Eventually you can research higher things and have more tiers of everything, but I don't have any of that researched yet, of course. Oh, good, he's working on the power. Then we will need power lines. Once that's built. Alright, so let's bring the electricity into the house. And then some furniture. Oh wow, these are all modded furnitures. I've never seen these ones before. Ooh, a fireplace, that's cool. Oh, a fire pit. Neat. Ooh, double beds, fancy ones. What is this? A classical display case with glass on the sides. Okay, that's cool. That's an outdoor lamp. Is this the... Yeah, okay, so this is the regular. So I want like a lamp there, and then we'll work on... Everybody's sleeping right now, so that's okay. We can, while they're sleeping, we'll just prepare what we want to work on next and take a look at our supplies. We don't have that much wood. We might have to plant some trees because there's not a lot of trees that we can harvest in this map. We'll go down here and do some chop wood, see what we get. A couple, but not much. Like that's gonna run out very fast. We can also reclaim this for the base or like repurpose it, but I think I'm gonna leave it there and then eventually we'll expand and we'll just take over that little base over there too. This one is pretty far away though, so I don't think we're going to expand down here. So what we can do here is deconstruct it. Where is the deconstruct button? There, this one. So they can deconstruct that. And then they'll have all kinds of bricks and stuff. Alright, do we have batteries? We do not, so we'll have to research batteries if we want batteries. But we have light, almost. Let's give our folks a little dining room table so that they can eat. Ooh, that's way too big. I don't want that one. 2x2? Yeah, okay, so let's give them a table here and some dining chairs. There. There, okay. We'll set them up like that for now, and if they can accomplish that and get that done, we'll call that a win. They really don't like eating alone or out in the rain or anything like that. Oh, and we're gonna need like a room for food storage. So I don't want to steal wall. Am I out of wood or something? Why is it not letting me default to wood? I think we're out of wood. So we have to wait until they chop some down and bring it back. They've used it all on this furniture and we're already out of wood. See, this doesn't bode well. And it's not windy out right now, which is why our turbine's not working. That's the downside to those turbines. Where is Barbara right now? Oh, she is playing horseshoes. Okay. I feel like they haven't even done anything today and they're just relaxing and meditating. Oh, okay, well they did deconstruct all this awesomeness, so that's really good. But then, I'm not seeing a whole lot of bricks brought back here. They'll get there. They'll get there. I have utmost confidence in our colony. I think they'll do awesome. Let's get rid of this pillar right there. Oh, and let's mass claim everything that's part of the base here. Bloop. And then they'll repair it and fix it up. But we need to get rid of, like, we don't need the sarcophagi in their house. They're gonna have to start hunting for food too if it doesn't start growing, but I think we'll be all right. You can see outside is 31 and inside is 32. So, if you look over here, our colonists have needs and health. Oh, I need to turn that on so that they self-tend also. All right, there we go. So, needs. Slept on the ground, sweaty, wet, uncomfortable, ate without a table, disturbed. Yeah, so they're not happy with their sleeping situation. Oh, it's dark. They're uncomfortable, they're sweaty. So, we can't work on everything. Oh my goodness. Games Mom. What? Where have you been? Nice to see you. It's been a really long time. I didn't even know you were still paying attention to Twitch. I see Games, the other half. I don't want to assume that's still the other half, but I see him on World of Warcraft from time to time on my BattleNet. So, yeah. Nice to see you. Hugs, 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 of course. It's been a long time. Okay, I can't assume those things because time goes by, things happen. I wasn't sure. I'm glad it's still all the same. Oh, thank you so much for the anniversary wishes. I appreciate that. I'm doing good. I'm not posted in the far north anymore. Oh, I miss you guys too. I know it's been a long time. So now I live on the East Coast. We finally got posted out of the north, and I have internet now. So I decided it was time to start streaming again. Oh, I miss you guys too so much. How are you guys doing? How's everything going? What are you doing to keep busy these days? What's occupying your time? I am back in Civilization. Yes, exactly. Yep, absolutely. It is very, very, very awesome. I'm so glad. It was very needed. Oh, you've been playing World of Warcraft? Same with me. I'm in the alpha, but I try not to spoil it too much for myself. So I'm in the alpha and I have 24 level 60 characters now. Oh, neglecting your crocheting, that's bad. You gotta make time for that. I mean, I don't know what that's like. I knit, No, I'm kidding. My knitting has suffered greatly because of, all the things. Oh, look, squirrel. Yeah, I know the feeling. It's okay. It's, yeah. Very, very familiar feeling. Why? My people need wood. They need wood. Snark. Oh, my husband's giving me the eye, like, what did you just say? I've been spinning my own yarn, so I don't buy yarn anymore. I mean, I still have yarn. I have a lot of yarn. But I've been spinning my own yarn, and I just got an e-spinner. Oh, goodness, hon. I love it so much. It's amazing. I probably won't go back to buying yarn because I love spinning it that much. And I just buy fleeces now. And then next I'll buy sheep. And then... yeah, so I still have a lot of yarn, and I'm trying to use it up. I'm actually working on a cardigan right now. I'm trying to get it done before fall. And it's just yeah, see, you think you could do that, and then you fall down the hole, and then before you know it, your backyard is filled with sheep and alpacas and bunny rabbits. You could spin angora. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to encourage you whatsoever. So I can't crochet. I mean, I have done crocheting, but I can't. My brain just the loop over and oh, gamer dad. Whoops. No, I was not. No suggestions here. No evil suggestions. None at all. I can't keep track of how many times I've already looped over the needle, the hook, and then pulled through. So I end up like doing a triple, double, quadruple crochet. Okay, so knitting, there's purling and there's knitting, and that's it. Like, there's just knit and purl, and that's it. And I don't have to keep track of anything else. But for crocheting, like, loop around the needle, pull it through, loop around the hook twice, and then pull through twice. Like, oof, over my head. I just can't do it. I try and I try. I have some cute amigurumi that I've made. I've done, like, a unicorn. And that's, like, the extent of my abilities. I just can't do it. So I'm all for knitting, but I just can't do the crochet. And I want to do the crochet because there's the cutest little stuffies and everything that you can make. I just can't do it. And then I started, like, I have a sewing machine, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll get into sewing. And so that is sitting unused for now. I don't know what my colonists here are doing. Are they getting some wood at least? Yeah. Okay, so I need to make a freezer. Oh, I love sewing. My mom used to sew, and I don't know if I'm good enough to follow the pattern is my problem. 29 going on 90. Not familiar at all. I hear that you're supposed to be getting up on there if you do knitting or crochet or any of the fiber arts. Okay, so we're gonna make this room is too small already. I've already decided it's too small. Let's cancel that. We need a bigger. This is going to be the freezer, and it's too small. Okay, we're gonna make it come out from this way instead. There we go. And do we have temperature? We need a cooler. And we'll put it out there. Oh, I didn't... The room has no door. We don't need a door for that room. So how are you... What are you keeping... Oh no, did you... Did they kill your revenue? Were you doing consumables and commodities? Were you doing glyphs? Were you doing glyphs and potions? I have 13 million gold left over right now, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm so sorry. I love the change, but I will admit that some crafts got hit so much harder than others, then I think it's unfair. So glyphs and alchemy and well, inscription, I guess, and alchemy and stuff like that. I admit that they got hit so hard. I don't think it's fair. I think they need something else in there to counter it. And I don't think Dragonflight is going to change that. I don't know if they realize the unbalance. I mean, I think the overall goal is probably to have like a region-wide for everything and not just commodity. But in the meantime, it's harsh for you guys, I know. So I don't deal in commodities. I don't like farming. I like farming. I don't like farming like ore or herbs or anything like that. And it's not fun, so I don't spend my time doing that. I play the auction house. I play the market. I'm a most valuable goblin in the WoW Econ Discord, but there's 60,000 other people there. So I do a lot of paying attention to what other people are buying, and then I buy up the cheap versions and I reprice it for higher. Yeah, exactly. I buy everything really low and I sell it really high. So I play on 2 low pop servers, and I also play on a high pop server, and I went to the high pop when the faded raids started, and I bought all their 304 and 291 stuff, and I stuck it over on my low pop server, and I made like 4 million gold from that. So it's just little things like that is what I normally do. But I really like transmog, so I do a lot of transmog. I do crafting for transmog. Also, the strange goop from Zereth Mortis has been my #1 seller. I've caught 55 of them, I think, so far. It's been 6 months, right? So I know that's a long time that it's been out. I've caught 55 of them, and I sell them for about 90 to 100k each. So that was 5.5 million just from those, like nothing else. The strange goop. It gives you like the jellyfish-looking mount in Zereth Mortis. It's the key component to make the bait to fish up the hurricane or whatever his name is there in the pool of water. It's not marked as a mount, but it's the component you need for that. So that's just from fishing. It's just something really simple and easy I do at night sometimes to relax. Yeah, exactly. You want the jellyfish. Okay, so people who want the jellyfish and don't want to fish for it, they come see me, and I sell them the jellyfish because I like fishing. But I don't want to sit there and mine or do ore or anything like that. I do dungeon runs, a lot of dungeon runs. I was running 5 accounts, but I got rid of that because Blizzard doesn't like multi-boxers. So I dropped that. I have 2 accounts now, which is much easier to deal with, I will admit. I really like World of Warcraft. I could talk about it for hours. I don't have a lot of people that I know who play it actually anymore. So I appreciate you coming in here and telling me that you guys are going hardcore on it. I like that. All right, let's set up this zone before I've forgotten here. We'll make this a food zone, and we will set the temperature lower. Yeah, I mean, I don't like playing mean to people in the auction house. Oh, I love the bee mount. Yeah, I have that on my line. Oh, so you guys play Alliance. Yeah. I wish the Horde. I play Horde right now. I play both. I have 12 60s that are Horde and 12 60s that are Alliance. Jellies are really good sellers. That's a good one. Did they go region-wide too when they merged everything? I forget. I was playing BFA I played Alliance, and now I play Horde. Alright, so I haven't sold jellies. I bought those because, again, farming and me, we just don't really get along. Unless it's a pet. Oh my goodness. I will collect pets until the cows come home. I have so many pets, and they're all 25. I love battle pets. It's my thing. I'll gladly spend millions on that and nothing else. My characters will be naked, but they'll have battle pets, so it's okay. I just want to set this storage so that it's just food and nothing else. No rotten. None of this stuff. And we'll put it to preferred. No textiles. Yes to everything else. No to the rest. I'm not good with mounts. And then Zereth Mortis, they added like how many mounts and pets to that zone? I just started working on them. Ugh. Let me roll my eyes. The grind is real. Getting those Genesis motes, I think they are. I don't know if the mounts use the same materials, but the pets, there's like, I don't know. You need so many of them. I hate it. It's so boring. They want me to play their game. I mean, come on. I'm not a fan. Shadowlands has not been kind to me. I spend most of my time not in Shadowlands. I love the game. I'm still passionate about it. I still play every day. But yeah, Shadowlands has not been kind to me. So I spend most of my time doing the other stuff. I've been trying to get the I have like mounts on a list, and I go through and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it this time. I know it's gonna happen, and then I just give up after one run and I don't get it. The mounts I do have, I get through luck. That's about it. All right, these guys need bedrooms, and we need way more wood. Are you guys excited about Dragonflight? You know what? I bought the physical edition of the game for the first time. I'm so excited. I decided to splurge. I've never gotten the physical, like the box with all the art and all the goodies inside. I've never splurged for one before. And I thought, you know what? I've been playing this game since the start, and I love it so much, and I'm having so much fun. I have like a little collection of posters on my wall and all that stuff. So I just decided to go for it, and I'm so glad. I'm so excited, super hyped up. Yeah, I mean, you'll at least pick it up. I mean, it doesn't have to be the physical collector's edition. Blah blah blah. I've never been able to get it before. Well, not never been able. I've never picked it up before. So I decided, 17 years in or whatever, it's going to be the year. Is there a chance if they have BlizzCon? Is there a chance maybe you guys will end up going? Would that be a possibility? Perhaps. I don't know if I know there's been talk that there's going to be one this year, but I'm not sure. Because is there not one this year, or is there no possibility of you guys going this year? Okay, so it's too costly. Okay, so what if I were going? Maybe I could come and say hello? Because I am determined to go to BlizzCon. And the year we decided I could go, they canceled it because of COVID. And I was furious because I was all like, oh, I'm going this year. It's going to be so great. And then, no, I did not go. And then COVID happened for, another 2 years or whatever. Oh, you're looking at a new job. Awesome. Oh, you're in Texas now. Okay, see, that I did not know. Wow, Texas. How are you liking that? Is it treating you well? I've never been to Texas, obviously. I've been I've been to the North Pole basically, but no Texas. Yeah, you're very far away now for sure. See, I know nothing. I know nothing. Are you liking it there? Is it like, oh no, there's a cheetah hunting my cat. Get inside the house, cat. Inside the house. The weather. Yeah, I figured the weather is about the only thing that ugh. No thank you. No thank you. Let's make an area called Area 1. Area 1. And we will try to get the cat inside before the cheetah eats us. Everybody's sleeping, so we're gonna draft them to go kill the cheetah before the cat dies. Yeah, we were there for 3 years. And that was, I mean, technically, I suppose if you count the rest of Canada, we were there for 5 years. Oh no, please don't kill my cat. Oh, they killed it. We couldn't get to it fast enough. All right, we're gonna go after that cheetah now. I could roll it back, but I promised myself I wasn't gonna do that. So attack the cheetah, get rid of it. Vengeance. Cheetah revenge. Alright, now 2 cats have died. It didn't have to be that way, cheetah. Didn't have to be that way. Yeah, we had to seek vengeance for the cat. Exactly. I need a butcher table. It's been a while since I played this game, and I'm obviously hella distracted, so butcher table. Boop. Do I even have wood to build it? I have a little bit, not much. Well, now everybody's pissed because the cat died. I don't blame them. How's Commander Bond here doing? Yeah, he's upset. Intense pain. You can get over it. I'm gonna make metal beds for them, I think. There, this can be a room, and this can be a room, and that can be a room. Oh, you'd be offended if I didn't want to hang out. Well, of course I would want to hang out. You guys are awesome. I know it's been a while, but I mean, we're still all the same people. I mean, obviously people change and whatnot, but we're all still who we are. So yeah, no, of course, I would definitely want to. Yeah, I took like 4 years off of streaming. My little guy is now 6, and my girl is 4. Well, sorry, he's almost 6. He'll be 6 in September. And my girl's 4. So I'm still trying to figure out the whole balance of life and streaming and kids and all that good stuff. I know, right? Exactly. Where the hell has the time gone? It has been so many years since I saw you guys. Like, I just don't even know where the time goes. Yay, our corn is ready. Oh no, our rice is ready. The corn's not ready yet. Okay, so they don't need these beds anymore, so we can deconstruct them. They can sleep in real beds. Okay, somebody needs to go and rescue him and go put him in a bed. Oh my goodness, almost 5? Wow. Wow. That is... Does it surprise you, like, when you think about it? Does it surprise you how unaware we are of... Oh. Okay. We've lost Commander Bond now. He is dead. That was fast. I didn't know he was so ill. Now we need to make a gravestone and get him out of there before everybody gets upset that there's a dead guy in their house. Where is the gravestones? There we go. Let's put him here. Somebody get on that. Was he important? I don't even... Oh, good. He wasn't the chef, so we're okay. Because, you know, that's the most important part. Don't be the chef that's dead. Except only one person can haul now, so that's kind of a downer. We'll just put that at 4 for now. There's not really much to mine, so we don't have to worry about them doing anything. I agree, yep. I don't even notice it until something happens, like somebody comes back I haven't talked to in a long time, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's been 8 years. I'm sniping on the auction house, but there's nothing coming up, so I'm just changing the snipe list around. That's not cheap enough. It's gonna beep forever now, I bet. Alright, we have sales in the auction house. Let's go grab them. 18k, I will take that. Yoinks. Hey, the real Dejini. No, I'm in my garrison. I'm doing auction house stuff in my garrison while playing RimWorld. I'm taking a break from World of Warcraft. Sort of, not taking a break. I'm just wanted to relax. So I'm doing snipey stuff. And decided to play RimWorld. Oh, auction house stuff is easy. New sniper list. Start. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's not called Goldshire, but same idea, I suppose. I really need them to bury the dead guy. Please. Bury him so that you're not upset that there's a dead guy sleeping in your house. I don't know what these are. What are these chain scraps that I keep finding. I don't... Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn on all the things for a second, because I'm not familiar with those items. On RimWorld, I'm using a lot of mods. Like, probably 30 or 40 of them. I can't play vanilla RimWorld because it's really boring. And nothing exciting would happen. They need real bedrooms. Oh goodness, more people, more viewers. Yay! Oh, I love your dragon. Is that a dragon? Wait. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna call it a dragon. It looks awesome. Oh, they want to default my town to Craps Town? Why are they? That's awful. Why are they defaulting my name to Craps Town? It's not that bad. All right, we'll take it. Craps Town. Oh no, an ancient danger. Yeah. Okay, where are you going, Barbara? You need to stay away from there. Stay away from there. Go back to Craps Town. All right. So does this tell me now what? It just says it's been removed from game. You know what? I'm gonna take these anyway. No, there's 4 of them. How many of these? Are these consumer? Are these I don't know if they're commodities or not. Hold on a second. Is it called War Torn? War Torn, yeah. War Torn. Okay, so yes, they are definitely commodities, and I'm definitely not sniping them because somebody's unloaded a whole slew of them. Yeah, somebody's just trying to dump all their stock. And I am not interested. But they keep showing up on my sniper. I just need to remove it from the list sometime. There's no more dead people in my bed. They're outside, right here. Okay? Nobody saw it. You can't prove it. I mean, ignore the blood in the house here. That came from something unrelated. Absolutely unrelated. Where is everybody? There's one person. Where's the other? Okay, so she is going to go harvest because we are out of wood and I need to finish bedrooms. So how do I decide what to buy? Okay, well, it took me, how long have I been doing this now? Since my son was born, basically. So 5 years to learn the market on my server, and then I slowly expanded to other servers also. So it's trial and error and listening to other people and just gut intuition for some of it. It really, I don't know how to answer that question. There's so many different little variables. I've been doing it so long now, it's just sort of second nature. Like, I would look at something and look at whether or not it had any demand right now, what the price point was across all the other servers, like that sort of thing. So, oh, I just realized that the beds are in their zone of crap. I need to fix that. Maybe we'll put it a little slower there, so then I have time to do things. Okay, we need to give them proper bedrooms. Like with walls. I hear that walls are good. There's a bedroom. There's a door. No, I know you're not trying to hurt my brain. I know. It's just a complex question, and lots of people ask it. Lots of people ask, like, how do you know what has value? And there's actually some good YouTube videos too on deciding what the value is. Oh, hey, hon. I hope Matt is getting over his COVID, and tell him to relax and like have more soup, chicken noodle soup, or whatever you guys have on hand, so that he is back up to snuff And hopefully you're feeling better and your cough is not doing so bad anymore. I hope you're feeling good. I have managed to stay COVID free, and I'm hoping it stays that way. So you guys have my biggest sympathies there. I hope everybody recovers, and I hope he doesn't have long COVID like you were talking about earlier. All right, let's. So are you going back to work then? I guess Monday. What is it? It's Friday now. So you have the weekend still, and then Monday for the. I don't know how it works. Does it work so like if he's still got it on Monday, like can you catch it again? Or are you good for a little while now and you don't have to worry about it for a bit? Or I don't like, does anyone even know that? I have no idea. Okay, so you'll be masked in the office, I see. Oh, and you said that a coworker had it too, right? So I guess, it's going around the workplace. Or it was, anyway. Where did all my people go? Are they off? Why is my phone beeping? My brother's texting me. No, my brother's not watching my stream. That would be weird. I mean, not weird, but I don't know how he'd ever hear about it, so that's what I meant. Okay, so yeah, so you would have gotten it from a coworker, and then you would have given it to Matt, and then, the natural way that those nasty things progress. I get it. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Is this room still ice cold? Where is... Yeah, okay, so it's -5. All right, so people have bedrooms now. We're getting somewhere. We're going to split this bedroom in half and make half of it for like junk. And we need another door. Wait, is that a door? No, it's a wall. There. Okay. Oh, and then we'll put that here and then get rid of that there. No, I said get rid of. There we go. Okay. They don't like to sleep with junk. I mean, I don't know why they're being so picky, but they don't like it. I really wish I had batteries. My people can't store any power. It's going to become an issue. I don't really like this. Let's deconstruct that little pillar in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, so these are showing up on my sniper because they're below the regional average, but there's like a bajillion of them for sale. You can't use them anymore. You can't obtain them anymore. So there's no point in me sniping them. People have thousands of them stored up in their banks. I don't know, maybe not thousands, but they've got hundreds of them. And I would be very leery of stocking up on anything that's a commodity right now. I made like a multi-million gold mistake when the market first when the market was first merged. I went and bought, I don't even know how many it was. Way too many hardened elementiums for way too high of a price. And then the market just continued to fall and fall and fall. And I tried to flip it around and sell those commodities, but I ended up losing gold. And I don't think it's going to recover because you don't need a whole lot of that item. It's an old world thing. So unless you're doing transmog and whatnot, you don't really need it. So, I sold them off for a loss, but not that big of a loss, just enough. And I finally got past it, but learning the market is trial and error. Like, not everything is a win. And I know everybody is working, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are working on finishing off their collection of recipes right now, because instead of commodities they want to do like transmog and mage tower, and there's even still people getting into the legendaries market, which I think is insane because it's so far into the expansion now. But I mean, I gotta be honest, on my server the 291s are still going for like 70 or 80k, and they're super cheap to craft now because of all the commodity prices dropping. And we don't have a lot of competition because we're a low pop server. But the thing is, like, finding a buyer for those things is really annoying. because there's not a lot of people around. I think my server has 13k active people right now. I think that's 60s. I'm not sure how Raider.io calculates that, but it's not a lot. So if you mass buy things, don't do that. At least not on my server. It's a bad idea. I do a lot of pet flipping too. I buy pets from Area 52 and I level them to 25 because it takes no time and my ults get experience, and then I shuffle those pets off to the low pop servers and I sell them there instead. Oh, she didn't finish her wall, but that's okay. She doesn't need to finish it. She'll finish it in her own time. They've got a lot of food, so we're not doing so bad. I mean, we lost the one person, but why is... Oh, they found something else. Yeah, it's finding all these things. I'm not going to go for the bait. So the other thing I do for auction house things, Games Mom there, is you've probably heard of the add-on All the Things. I use that a lot. If you're looking at an item and it shares an appearance with something else, you can tell whether or not people are going to be interested in it. And you can tell where it's come from and like what boss and all that stuff. You haven't, are you kidding me? You haven't heard of All the Things? Oh, maybe you shouldn't know about this add-on then. It's All the Things. All the Things. It tracks all the things for your account, basically. All the Things tells you, well, if I mouse over it, says ATT. Oh, I guess you can't see it because I have it really small right now. So it tells me that this crafted piece shares an appearance with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other items and where to get them all, and that it's crafted, leatherworking from Shadowlands. It tells you all of that on mouse over. And it's amazing. It'll tell you that about everything. It'll tell you about any item in the game when you mouse over it. It'll keep track of all your accomplishments, all your pets, all your mounts, all your achievements, and it will tell you which ones you're missing, where to get them, how to get them, and if you're a lover of databases at all, or statistics, or collecting, or anything like that, it's a really, really, really awesome add-on to have. It's kind of big and annoying, like it might use a lot of resources, so I turn it off when I'm not doing any of those things. But it is amazing. There's a streamer named Quinn who has like 91% of all the things in the entire game. Oh goodness. Maybe you shouldn't get this add-on then. I feel like, yeah, I feel like maybe you don't want this add-on. I feel like we might not hear from you ever again, or we might not see you. It's just like, so there's also a website called Data for Azeroth. Hold on here. For Azeroth.com. I think that's it. I think that's what it is. Okay, so there's also a website and you can put your characters in there and it'll tell you where you rank and all your stuff and all the things you've completed and pit you against everybody on your server and all the connected servers, and I'm number 1 for alts. So yeah, I love spreadsheets. I love completionist, but I'm really bad at it. I love it, but I'm horrible at it, and I can't keep track of it, and I never remember what I was working on or anything like that. But I love those add-ons, and I love that website. They're amazing. So you should definitely get it. And then I will check back in with you in 10 years' time, and you can tell me how awesome it was and how you don't remember the last 10 years of anything except for World of Warcraft. It's addictive. You can click on it and expand the like the headings and figure out like the most minute thing that you're missing on your account. It's glorious. It really is. It'll tell you all your transmog, what you're missing, where you can get it from, how many attempts you have on certain bosses. Like it keeps, I mean, it really is all the things. It tells you everything. I feel like I've unleashed. Is that what you're crocheting, or is blankie is something else that I've forgotten about? Is this another keyword that I'm gonna be foot and mouth here in a second, or is that crochet? I don't have a favorite transmog. Not yet, at least. Where did I miss it? Okay, she's harvesting. Paying way more attention to the chat than I am to the colonists today. Oh goodness. That sounds lovely. I love blankets. I have like a million different blankets, and I knit a bunch and I crocheted. I did my first corner to corner one for my daughter, and she didn't enjoy it because she already had a knit one. So I gave it to a co-worker of my husband's cat, and it's awesome. The kitty cat uses it, and he sends me pictures of the cat using the blanket, and I love it. Oh yeah, that's right. See, everybody here crochets. I'm the only one who's doing the knitting. The corner to corner is very nice and simple. So simple that even a knitter can do it. I can do granny squares, and I can do corner to corner. Are you going to crochet mittens? Did you see my For the Horde mittens that I made? I knit myself a pair of alpaca For the Horde mittens that I designed with the Horde logo on the back of them. They were awesome. And then I gave them away to a girlfriend of mine who also plays Horde, but I want to make an alliance set. Yeah, I do want to make an alliance set. Mittens are so fast to knit up. I don't really have a use for alpaca mittens here, but yeah, I would I wanted to do more like geeky Stephanie designs that I love, instead of just doing the generic, you know, whatever brand I happen to come across is normally what I'd knit in the past. But I'm to a point now where I can just design my own patterns and my own images and stuff on them. One Horde and one Alliance. I could do that, wear one of each. Yeah, definitely. They turned out really nice. I was very proud of them. It was my first time doing stranded knitting as well. The fingerless ones are awesome. Oh, I can't read crochet patterns, so it's okay. You don't have to read them. You're a crocheter. It's okay. Oh, unless you mean the drawing ones, I can't. Oof. I can't do patterns like picture patterns. Yeah, you still have like 10,000 crochet. I was gonna call them moves. There's so many different crochet things. I just don't know how you keep them straight. Like if you're doing like a double crochet, how many times do you have to move the yarn around the hook and through the hook and around the hook and through the hook twice? Like, ugh, nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. How come nobody's cleaning the blood out of the house? I feel like this should be a priority. The crochet charts, I don't understand where they start and finish on a row. They don't make sense to me. Like, okay, I know where the start is. It's the dot. And each stitch is supposed to be a line, or like the symbol of whatever the stitch is when you're doing it. But they don't make sense to me. But knitting is a little bit easier. Yeah, see, what you just typed out there, my brain would see the one loop pull through, and then I would be like, wait a minute, how many times did I pull through? And I wouldn't remember. That's the problem I have. Even though I just did it, I have some sort of weird issue. Whereas, like I said, knitting is literally, there's just knit and there's purl. And there's yarn over, sorry, but that's not a knit. Like, that's not a stitch. That's leaving a hole. It doesn't count. It's a blank space. There is, I mean, okay, and like make one through the front and back. Those are also not knit stitches. So there's knitting and there's purling. And then that's it. It's so easy. It's so simple. I don't have to memorize anything. I use, I have like 15 stitch counters, and I even have counters on like my phone and my iPad, and that's how I keep track of all that stuff. And I still don't, like, I don't do good. Are you okay over there? Yeah? Okay. I made a shawl, and there's probably so many mistakes in it, but it's rainbow and it's glittery and it's amazing. I'm the only one who would ever notice any of the mistakes anyway. No, this cardigan I'm making, oh my goodness, it's awesome. But right now it's 14 inches of just plain knitting. And it is the most boring thing on the face of the planet. So it's sitting beside my desk, and I'm like ignoring it right now. 14 inches of plain stitch is really boring. Everybody's still working on cutting down. I probably made them cut down trees like way too far away from home. Like, why are they way up here? Glitter is awesome. I have some sock yarn with glitter in it, and I don't know what to make yet. I've had it for 2 years now, I think. I won it in a competition, and I'm afraid to use it. But it's going to be so shiny when it's done, whenever I think of something to knit with it. Maybe I'll use it on my sock knitting machine. I'm not sure. That's the other thing. So I do my hand knitting, but then I have the circular sock knitting machine, and then I've got a flatbed knitting machine too, and there's just not enough time to do everything. But I am going to have some spinning and knitting streams coming up in the future. I'm just trying to get like the camera situation sorted, because I don't know how to arrange all that, or because I've got like a yarn room now because we bought our first house. So I've got a whole room just for yarn and all my knitting machines and sewing stuff and fiber and all this goodness. And I definitely want to stream it, but I need to figure out the technicality of it all. And the lighting there is kind of like garbo, so I need to figure that out too. There's no ceiling lights in that room, and I stream at night, so it's dark. Okay, well, to be honest, I probably took it's half of the living room upstairs, but we have 2 living rooms, so one of them had to be a yarn room. Do I not? Oh, I don't have like an oven for people to cook real food. I just realized. We should probably have an oven for people to cook real food. They might appreciate that. I want to win. I know we all want to win the lottery. There's the volunteer fire department here puts on a lotto once a week, and it's a 50-50 draw, and it was, I think it was like 120,000 each if you won. And I was just like, oh, how many people could possibly be entering this? My odds must be pretty good. No, that's not true. Your odds are not good. But I tried. I'm missing somebody. Where is she? She's butchering. Okay. Holy... Look, she walked all the way across the map. All the way across the map for that... Nope, that was a bad idea. Way past her bedtime. She's gonna be cranky. She walked all the way across the map to grab like a dinosaur that was already dead on the ground and bring him back. They don't need food that bad. I see nobody has done the blood yet. That's still everywhere. And we need to expand the base a little bit. I don't have storage. And why aren't they wearing these masks? Why are they just sitting on the floor? I have too many questions for these people. Too many questions. Come on, haul that dinosaur back. Yeah, you can get a lot of yarn for 120k. I could get a lot of sheep with that money. I have those like Amazon stackable shelving units that you like put together with there's like a name. I'm sure you've seen them before. Anyway, I have one of those. It's got 6 little cubbies in it, and they're all full of yarn. And I don't even use, like, I spin yarn instead. Angora does come from bunnies. I think it can also come from goats. There's Angora goats also. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Angora, and where does mohair come from? Is mohair from a goat or a alpaca or something? Mohair is really, I love knitting mohair alongside of another yarn. It's so soft and beautiful. You know what? No, so you start small with like a drop spindle. I have moose. No, that would be the buffalo up north. The Quivik, I don't know the name of the yarn, how to pronounce it, but that like most expensive yarn in the world comes from up north in Alaska and all those places. It's like seal skin. It's not seal skin, but it's waterproof, and it's super expensive and lovely, but it comes from buffaloes. So we're not spinning moose. I did ask if my husband thought I could spin moose fur, not fur, but what is it, hair, I guess, because they shed, right? No, I thought they had like fiber on them.
It's pretty coarse.
Yeah. Oh, it's coarse. Okay. Well, I'm not spinning moose, but we'll see. Some people spin some really weird fibers. There's people who spin their dog hair and cat hair and bunnies, of course. And I haven't seen guinea pig yet, but it would not surprise me if somebody out there was spinning guinea pig fur into their yarn. Anyway, what I was going on before is you get yourself a drop spindle. They're 3D printed these days. Oh no, okay, don't be sad yet. You know why? Because it's only showing you what you have on that one character that you've logged into so far. And you need to adjust it so that it's doing like, you need to adjust it so that it's doing, your specific settings, like whether you wanted to count Horde and Alliance, or you just wanted to count Horde, or you just wanted to count that character, or you want it to count all the things that are all unique. Don't do that. Make it so that it's like if everything shares the same appearance, you just want to be able to collect one of that item and have that count, not collect all 12 of the exact same appearance things. So you have to go through the settings and tweak them a little bit. All right, so don't get all sad. And yeah, it'll just do it for the character that you're on right now. So you might have to log through all your characters, and then it'll get more information. I mean, I'm only like, I think I have got 31% of 100. And I mean, there's lots of things I've skipped. So no sad. Mess with it a little bit. And then if you're still sad, I mean, I take no responsibility for anything suggested in this stream. Everything you decide to download or buy is responsibility of the viewer. I'll have my lawyer contact you, etc., etc. Oh, you're on a level 12. All the things can't read everything from the one character you've logged in right now. You need to log them in. So you can do it another time, and then you won't be sad anymore. So now I know what to get Games Mom. I will need an address. As it turns out, I have a few spare drop spindles and some spare fiber that is great for practicing on. It's very relaxing to spin. That's why I do it, so I don't yell at my children. I say that with love. I say it with lots of love. Yeah, not that spinning. Not that spinning. Hey, once you can make your own yarn, it's like 2 hobbies for the price of 1. That's the way I look at it. I can get really nice fiber that I really love, and then turn that fiber into yarn. And then, hey, and then you get into dyeing yarn. Make it your own colors. I'm sorry, I know I'm an enabler. Definitely passionate about the fiber arts. Not something I ever thought I would be interested in. I've tried knitting and crocheting when I was like 12, when I was 16, when I was 24, and it never stuck. And then all of a sudden I hit my 30s, and late 30s at that point, and yeah, it stuck. Oh my goodness, look at all this meat. Why is nobody... Okay, we have an oven now. It's time to turn this into food. Like, let's just do this until I have 25? 25. And actually we have the good dude, right? So can't you just do this until I have... Alright, there we go. Okay, so story time. So we bought our first house, and there's a hole in the backyard, like a rodent hole or something. I don't know what's in there though. It's pretty small. I don't think it can be something cute like a bunny, but I don't know what it is. So I put one of the children's buckets over top of the hole, just a plastic bucket. And then today when I went outside, the bucket was tipped over. So something like popped out of the hole and tipped the bucket over. But I still don't know what it is. So I put the bucket back on tonight, and I put a rock on top. Not a big one or anything, just like a little bit of weight. And I figure I can gauge how large the creature is who lives down that hole by whether or not they can tip the bucket with a rock on top of it. Because I don't know what it is. There's a cheetah hunting us. I don't think we have gophers here. So I'm on the very east coast now, and we do have water around us, but we have owls. Like it seems too big for like a mouse or a rat. It seems too big for that, but also too small for a bunny. It might be a mole. I don't know what a mole looks like. I don't think I've ever seen one before. We have like muskrats, but those are by the water, I'm pretty sure. It's like, I don't know, it's maybe 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So I don't know what this little creature is, but something is living in the backyard, and it's right beside the wood line. Right, like we have forest in the backyard also, so it's right beside there. But whoever it is, I hope to figure it out. I feed a lot of the animals out there that I probably shouldn't, but they're adorable. We have hummingbirds, and so I have 3 feeders now, and they're so cute. And we have owls, we have juvenile owls. Let me be specific. We have juvenile owls, and I know this because in the middle of the night at almost 3 a.m., some god-awful, terrifying noise out there just started screaming in the backyard, and I had no idea what it was, and it was just this I was terrified. I kept asking my husband, what is that? What is that? There's something out there screaming. And the next morning, I listened to a couple of YouTube videos, and I like Google searched for East Coast nighttime screaming sound. And I figured out that it is a barred owl, a juvenile one, a small one. So now I'm not terrified anymore. Well, I mean, I am, but for different reasons, not because of the sound anymore. So we have owls out in the backyard. Or at least we have one of them, a very young one, screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning. Apparently foxes also scream, terrifying people. So we do have owls, and we do have lots of birds. We have like blue jays and robins and all that. But hey, Barbara, hi. No, you didn't miss it. I know you've been busy. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I know we have animals back there. And I know we have owls. So maybe the owl is trying to hunt this weird little rodent thing that's living in the backyard. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know we have snakes also, but they're really, really, really small, and I don't think they like dig burrows in the yard or anything like that. As far as I'm aware. I paused the game. Okay, so this cheetah was hunting my people. So I think I need to have them go over here and try to take care of this. So we had Commander Bond, and he unfortunately did not make it. We're gonna have this person run around and try to escape the cougar while the other one shoots it. But it's going very slow because Pixel 1 is a bad shot. Well, I mean, everybody... Oh, are we almost... No. Ah, run away, run away! Okay. Whew. Okay, finish off... Wait. You finish off the cheetah. You go home and recuperate. Okay, now you can go and take care of the other person. Alright, so we didn't lose anybody. Nobody died, at least. How close to death? 5 hours. Well, that's not good. That's not great. Oh, goodness. It's already 10:30. Alright, well, I'm going to have to wrap this up shortly. It is anniversary night for me and my husband, so I can't just stick around on Twitch all night. I mean, I can, but... Oh goodness, I wish you lived closer. I have a whole bunch of acid dyes that I haven't tried yet. I think they're powders in turquoise and all kinds of colors. Turquoise, black, and purple, I think, are the colors that I have right now. I haven't used them yet. I've done some... I know I got distracted and now I'm not logging off or anything. I've done some Kool-Aid dyeing, and I wanted to try more natural dyeing, like turmeric and tea and stuff like that. I prefer solid colors. I'm not a huge variegated yarn lover. I think it kind of turns out like clown barf and doesn't look very good. But some patterns, like, it depends on the pattern. Oh, blueberries. Oh, that would be an awesome one. That would be very awesome. I really like the idea of experimenting with natural colors and dyes and fibers and all that good stuff. I just haven't yet, because I'm so busy doing everything else. There's just not enough time. I have some merino right now on my wheel, and it's almost done, and it's going to be about a sock. It's going to be fingering width, or weight, I guess is the proper term. It's fingering weight, And it's so beautiful and soft, and it's like the best yarn I've ever spun. And I've done a lot of spinning. I have a lot of different yarns, and I've been trying to figure out which fibers I like and which fibers are not so much a favorite. But I have like 12 pounds of this merino to spin up, and it's all white, so I'm gonna have to dye it all, and I'm so excited and nervous and excited and nervous. Okay, but I really do have to go. I'm so sorry, guys. I will be back on, it's Friday, so I'll be back on Monday night, same time. And thank you, all of you guys, for so much for dropping in. You have no idea how much that just made me smile so big. Don't be a stranger. Take care. Games Mom, you can find me. You know where to find me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Discord if you have that. I'm everywhere. Okay, so don't be a stranger. If you want to talk yarn stuff, you come and look me up and come and give me a poke, okay? Barbara and Shy here in chat, both of them, they all know. We're all yarn lovers, actually. It's been awesome. Anyway, yes, I'm going for real. Okay, so you guys take care and happy gaming no matter where you find yourself.